Good morning. Hi guys. How you doing? I'm here with my first thing of the day, and I have quite a thing here, as you can see. Part of what I have here, it's all a collection that I have started of ephemera for an Alice in Wonderland journal. But part of it is my Trash to Treasure project, and that is my book page projects. This is not my idea. I have known about these types of book page things that you can make for a long time, and I was reminded recently when I watched a video by Natasha at Treasure Books. So I just want to get that out of the way. None of this is new. None of it is like my original idea, but I revisited these things because I used to love to do these things. So what I have done is taken some book pages from my Alice in Wonderland annotated version, and I am eventually going to make a journal. I think I'm going to use this as the cover. This is a very big book. It's like 8.5 by 10 or something like that. So I think what I'm going to do is, instead of gutting it and making signatures that would, I'd have to piece paper together, I think I'm going to do it as a altered book. So as an altered book, you leave some of the pages in and you take some of the pages out anyway. So a lot of the pages have pictures on them, and so what I did was I pulled some of the pages and I started making items. I'm going to show them to you, because book pages, we all have book pages. If we do journals and we make journals and we gut the books, or we buy old books and we take the pages out, like a lot of times you're going to make a journal and you gut the book and you take the whole book out, from the cover. And you have like tons of book pages, okay? We all have that. So if you've done junk journaling for any time at all, you have that anyway. So if not, you can buy books at the thrift stores, at the Goodwill, and they're not expensive. And then you have book pages, all kinds of books. This is an Alice in Wonderland book, so I'm using it for that journal that I'm going to make. So here is a little folded tag idea. And I took a page because as I folded it, I realized I could get the picture here of the rabbit. I hope I'm in frame here. Let me check. Am I in the frame? I think I am. I'm trying to be, girls. Let me look. Yeah, there I am. So, so I have it closed just with a little paper clip, and I made a little bead dangle on it, and it opens up and you have 2 journaling spots. I just added some handmade paper and little Alice in Wonderland things on this. What I did first was I took the whole book page, okay, and I folded it this way and then this way, and I cut the tag shape, okay. Then I took that page and unfolded it, and I laid it down on a piece of coffee dyed paper, glued it onto coffee dyed paper. So now we have this journaling space on the inside, and I decorated it a little bit with some Alice things. So there I'm using a book page as a tag, and a really cool, and I could have even put paper back here and had yet another journaling spot. I didn't do that, but you could. So there's one, completely done with like a book page and some ribbon, and we all make little bead dangles probably, and we all have little pieces and bits and bobs laying around. Like I had a little freebie digital that somebody put out, and I was doing some challenges with that. And so I had little bits and bobs of it laying around. So I decorated this, okay. This is a tag. It is book page that I folded over so that I could get this picture, tore the edge of it, okay, backed it onto some file folder, added a coffee dyed paper doily, and it's a pocket here, sewed all around it, okay, and I'll show you. It's a pocket. I'm going to make a tag or a little something, postcard or a little something for in my journal. So there you go. Completely made from stuff that is not digital, you know. I have another one that I made, again, using a book page and cutting it, folding it, caught the picture here from the book, added a sticker, a little cutout butterfly, you know, a topper, backed it onto file folder, and I just have this in here so that you can see that this is a pocket, okay, and I'm going to put a tag or something in there eventually. Here is a pocket that I made, and I know that everybody probably knows how to do these things, but I'm just reminding you in case you have forgotten and don't do it anymore, like me. So this was a book page, and you fold it, and you turn, you know, so I have all these pockets here. It's like a triple pocket. I made a cluster out of some bits and bobs. This is up from the book page. This is from a book page. I tore it out. And then the rest are like little bits and bobs that I already had. And I made this little pocket, and it's going to look great. And I just have these little things, Alice things in here to show you that you can, how many pockets there are, and that you can fill it up and make it look really cute with little tags and things like that. Okay. So there's that. This is an envelope that I made from just one book page. Just folded it, sewed it, you know, sewed here and put lace on, and a cluster with bits and bobs again that I had left over, and a coffee dyed paper doily. And you know, these items are so cute. I mean, just say this is my journal, and it will be. So I might want to put this on a page, you know, and clip it on with a paper clip. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. It's going to look gorgeous on a page. My pocket can be glued here. It could be glued here, you know, anywhere. And you still have writing space in your journal. The tags are going to look cute, either in a pocket or clipped to the edge of a page. So I just wanted to show you that you can do all kinds of things with your book pages. You don't have to have just all digitals. In fact, combining now, you know, I do have some digital things like a freebie that I did. A freebie that I got and made some things, okay, part of a challenge that I did, which I quite often do because I love challenges. It keeps me on my toes. So I do use digitals. I'm not against digitals, but we have gotten away from our origins in junk journaling, and now lots of people are just focusing on digitals. And it kind of makes me sad in a way, because I so like to create with other things, and I do use other things, and I know that some of you do too, but I just think we've gotten away from it a lot. So I have a combination. So I'm combining my trash to treasure projects, you know, the things that I create and have to use what I have, and some digital projects together to make a journal. And I will keep collecting. I will keep making ephemera and different things. Pockets. I have pulled out some pages from the book, and I'm not sure what I'm going to make with these pages yet, but I probably will cut this image out. I might even color it with colored pencils to make it colorful, and cut it out and make like a pocket on a page in the journal, a large pocket, you know, with a little divot cut either here, make a side pocket or maybe a top loading pocket. Same with this. This would be in the beginning of the journal, maybe the first page, you know, put it back in there as a pocket. I don't know. I'll see. But I'm having such fun with it, and I hope that you will be inspired. Here's a little image that I tore off of a book page that I used. And so that's going to go in there. I can make a cluster with it. So I hope that you will be inspired to make some projects like this on with what you have. You know, you can use, you don't have to have a themed book. You can just use book pages and decorate them in different ways. You can decorate them with stickers, with other images, with, you know, little bits and bobs that you have laying around, you know, and make a different theme. You could do it vintage. You could do this whole ensemble here for a journal out of book pages and make it with lace and book pages and clusters, lace clusters or flowers or whatever. And you could make, you know, a whole theme of your own, a whole vintage theme, a whole botanical theme. How about mushrooms? I love mushrooms. You could do a mushroom, you know, kind of forest kind of journal. Anything you want. Mine happens to be, because my book pages are from an Alice book, mine are Alice in Wonderland, which I'm going to collect. You know, I want to get some charms, and I want to get some different little things that I can create with. And I have a whole book full of book pages, and when I take some of them out, some of them are going to have images on them. Some of them I'm going to leave in when you do an altered book. I have a video on that. When you do an altered book, I mean, you're going to, some of the pages are going to already have the images on. How cool is that? I could put a pocket or that envelope. I mean, how cool would that be? You know, like if I did that, I just thought about making it an altered book this morning. You know, how cool would it be to put this envelope here, and then I've got, you know, an Alice page there. I don't know. Sounds pretty cool to me. So anyway, I just wanted to pop on here and show you that. That's my first item of my trash to treasure, because I know a lot of us use these book pages just for glue pages, gluing purposes and stuff like that. But you can actually take, especially ones that have pictures, you can take them and you can make things, cool things with them, and use them as ephemera and pockets and tags in your journal. You could make hidden paper clips with them. You could make envelopes, other kinds of envelopes, not just this kind. You could make actually, you know, a regular kind of envelope out of a book page. You can make a fold over, you know, you can make a little pouch. Oh, and I did want to show you that. Let me show you that. These are little pouches that I made. And what I did was I used regular book pages from another book. And I haven't decorated them yet, but I did sew them. I glued. You need 4 book pages to make this, because you're going to glue 2 book pages together. You're either going to glue them together, or you're just going to glue them together long enough just so they stay together, and then you sew around them. You cut one shorter than the other and lay it on here like this. Fold this down, you know, and you have this cool little pouch. You can stamp on here. You can put other little bits and bobs on here. Close it with a paper clip and put it in your journal. You can glue it down in your journal as a pocket that opens, or because you can put those little Velcro dots. That would be cute. And a button. I've done that. You can cut the top of it this way, like the envelope style, you know, and nice little book page ephemera pocket. You can send it in a happy mail full of little things. So you can put lace on here. You can decorate it with lace, fabric ruffle, little stickers or flowers or whatever you want, a little cluster of some sort in whatever theme. You know, I might do this in an Alice theme. And so I could make a little cluster on here. I could put a button here. And then the closure could be Velcro. Those little Velcro dots, you know, that you get at the Dollar Tree. Perfect on here. I've done it before. So there you go. So take your trash to treasures, your trash, and make treasures. This is just one idea coming to you this morning, and there will be more. But right now I must go because I have to check on my pie, which is baking in the oven, a blackberry pie. So anyway, I will be back later. See you next time. Bye-bye.